long, tall kid like that can get shots over the top.
Good long pull defense. Big collision outside. Flag down.
Going to be to the head.
Yep. Just as Hopkinton player was spinning down, so a 1 minute's going to be on Luke Legacy.
I think it's on Mason
Oh,
Lassard.
nope, you're right. He was just subbing out. So Hopkinton on their second man-up opportunity of the game. They're 0 for 1. 7:29 to go here. Early action in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. Good ball movement. Quick shot. Score. Hopkinton are on the board first. Patrick Buss, the junior, gets the goal.
Yeah, I tell you, Plymouth's got to stay out of the box. They can't get these penalties and win the game. You know, you just keep putting yourself down like that. Been a great evenly matched game, but, you know, you knew they were going to score in one of those man-up opportunities, and it didn't take long for that one to go through. But, you know, there's another good thing right here. Plymouth came up with the last face-off. Let's see what happens here.
Again, Marcoux will be in there against Rosenholm. Mist turning more to a light rain as we progress on here. Good battle. Still no control on a slick surface.
Oh, come on, Plymouth's got to get that. There we go. Lincoln Manson. But there's some aggressive defense. Look at this.
Two long poles in there. Quick hustle, though. Look at the matchup they want defensively for Hopkinton. Here's Welch. And here's that stall tactic. Rendon has the ISO with Welch. Welch trying to dish it off, and a little miscommunication. I don't know if it was supposed to go to Marcoux or not.
I think he was going there. It just was a bad pass. I think Marcoux was setting, and he started the move, and that's an unforced turnover that we just can't have.
Good check here.
And Libby with the ball. Oh, he's going to watch behind him. Oh.
Again, just hesitation on the clears. Failed clear, turnover, big hit. The play continues on. And you can tell it's playoff lacrosse season. Battle out front, another flag.
That's a hold.
Still no control. And it'll be still on the line. They'll blow the whistle now as it went out. So a 30-second technical holds on Plymouth. And Hopkinton already on the third man up here in the first quarter. 6:04 to go. So back underway. Wilson will leave it off for help. Dupree.
Dupree's got 23 goals in a season. These three guys right here can score.
Dupree also.
And they're playing a little game between the three of them right here.
Hopkinton moving well down low, goal line extended.
Back even, we're back even. But we got to get.
Martell with a spin on the dodge, just missing. Foot race goes to Hopkinton. And it stays with the Hawks here.
Who scored that first goal for Hopkinton?
I believe it was, it was Buss. Patrick Buss, number 14. Just on that goal line extended far side. Dupree. Jump shot, beautiful save. Able to cover it off down low.
Be on ball, be on ball.
Bobby Thorne. Try to play an extra defender. On the turf. No control.
I mean, it's rain and it's wet, but Plymouth is playing very sloppy.
Yeah, failed clear, but just given right back over, though.
Hopkins calling for a tip, but I did not see that, I got to be honest.
No, it was just kind of lobbed down low out. Don't blame him for trying to get it.
No.
It's always the game inside of the game. Thorne going to come out. He's going to take off and run. Timeout called.
Good timeout by Coach Mouseoff there.
So timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well here. 4:36 to go, first quarter. Hopkinton leading by 1. Hopefully it's not an injuries, but you never know.
Yeah. He's very
for not
now.
Getting any information from the.
Well, he was in early. He was in the game because he had that penalty recall, and now he's not in. So Plymouth gets this possession on the face-off.
They've got all 3.
Yet down 2-0. That's not a good sign.
That one hacked out of Eastman. He couldn't control it.
Too much one-on-one right now. Now I know why it's going on Plymouth here, but they do not seem to even have enough players on the field.
Still loose. Finally picked up.
Plymouth a man down because they don't have enough guys on the field. I think they're messed up.
I think they are, and the coaching staff hasn't noticed it.
They haven't noticed it. I think they're just.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. They don't have enough guys.
Yeah, Mark. I don't think anyone's subbed in for Marcoux. Now he comes in, but it's a sub the other way.
They're still a man down. They've got a confusion.
And Legacy's coming in now. Now we're good. But that was.
Plymouth got lucky there. That was quite a spell with. He's got to catch that.
At least 45 seconds playing a man down.
You got enough guys on the coaching staff. They gotta catch that one.
Welch out high. Under 2 to go here, first quarter. Down goal line extended. Galvin has a long pole, trying to dodge inside. Eastman cut off, but couldn't dish it to him. Galvin splits a couple of defenders. One too many moves as he gets swarmed by the Hawks defense. And a turnover.
Yeah, we're just that one-on-one game. We've got one shot on goal. That's all we've gotten.
And good hustle back from Dylan Welch to interrupt that pass. And it was out of bounds, so it goes to Plymouth. Back underway. I guess he drew the pressure. Time to get upfield.
Killian with the ball. He missed most of the season with an injury. Just a sophomore. Good to see him in there. He's a hell of a long pole player, long stick midi.
Sanborn picks up the loose ball at his feet on that pass. Galvin harassed in that far corner. Trying to spin inside at the crease. Shot and a save.
Oh, great save right there.
Boise again. 2 big saves for Hopkinton here in the first.
You know, something I noticed right there, I thought he should have changed levels. Easy to say from up here.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I thought the same thing last time. I kept saying a couple times, you got to change levels in this kid, and they didn't. Great play by Cooper Legacy, but then threw it right away.
Defenders were perfectly placed.
Cooper made a great play and then turned right around and threw it away.
Avery Condon there with the long pole made the stop.
Ooh.
Transition, great defense though.
Yeah, Plymouth just got lost in transition there. They thank God the ball went on the ground because they might have given up a goal. They've had trouble with that.
Timeout called by Hopkinton with 6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We'll step aside one more time as well. It's Hopkinton 2, Plymouth 0. You're watching Bobcat Lacrosse on Pemmy Baker TV. Back here for the final couple of seconds of the quarter. Both teams one timeout remaining here for the first half. So you'll see, look for some cutters here on that backside.
They got a play set up. You can see they're ready for it. He's coming all the way around the wheel. Ooh, lucky in the bad throw.
Martell going to gather it up. Horn sounds to end the first. So Hopkinton, couple of good shots, good defense as well, saves on both ends. 2 after 1. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second quarter.
He's back in now. So
back here, start of the second quarter. Dan Salzer alongside Chris Sanborn. And Chris, what were your biggest takeaways from the first 12 minutes?
Well, I thought Plymouth was kind of stagnant on offense, to be honest with you. They're not moving. I thought Hopkinton did a really good job on offense moving. I thought Hopkinton was very aggressive on defense. It was very good in the transition game, and Plymouth was not. Plymouth had a lot of unforced turnovers. I would say that quarter was kind of dominated by Hopkinton, except in the faceoff game. Plymouth did a really good job. They won every faceoff. Hopefully they can get this one here.
So we're underway. 3-on-3 battle, and Hopkinton get their first face-off win of the afternoon. Quickly down low.
Ooh.
And try to go inside.
They had a great opportunity for a goal there. They're playing fast. Plymouth caught a break that ball hit the ground.
Eric Chapin had the opportunity in front, but the pass is behind him, so going away from goal. And another, but giving up. It's going to stay in.
It's a push.
No call. Shoulders together. Now we'll get the whistle on the push.
It's a long ways away to call that push. Fish on the far side. The guy here didn't call it. I think it was more of a fall down, but it's wet. But
called on Cleary.
Either way, Hopkinton possession.
Goal line extended, going back out high. Martell. Wilson going ISO out high. Coming down the tracks again, gets stood up nicely. Dodges inside and scores! Another one!
I thought Dylan played pretty good defense there too, and that's a save we got to make right there. That's a tough one. They put it in the dirt, and that's what you always say, get it on the bounce.
So the last 2 goals for the Hawks have been on ISOs out high and just beat their defender, and just an open shot straight away on goal.
You know, and that came over the unforced turnover where Plymouth put the ball on the ground that almost went out of bounds, and Hopkinton got it off the push call. You know, there's just unforced turnovers. But it's a long game to go, and that's 2 face-offs in a row Hopkins has come up with. Marcoux just broke a stick. That's his face-off stick, too.
It got slashed.
Move that ball, move it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. Loose ball on the pass, back out high. Hawks will slow things down. From the X, they'll swing it around behind the cage. Hawks looking to get pressure in tight. Turnaround effort. Thorne got a piece of it for the save. just kind of 0-8 away from the post.
Good job, Robbie, right there. That was a tough one. That's a tough spot. He did a good job.
That was Davies in front of number 15 with that effort.
Let's see what Legacy can do here. I'd like to see him just get it up there.
Decides just to take it himself.
I think that's a good call in these conditions. Can leg it up there, and it's not
super athlete jump shot and another save. That one easy for Rosenholm in comparison to some of the other ones he's had here in the first half.
Yeah, unless you shield it, a goalie should make that save every time,
Especially from that distance, yeah.
But it is tough conditions. This weather will play a role for goalies too. You look at Robbie standing in mud, Boise standing in mud. It's not easy.
Good clear here for the Hawks. 9:40 to go, second quarter. 3-0 Hopkinton. Martell has the matchup he wants with a short stick. Trying to get past Parker Eastman.
Parker has played some real good defensive midi this year. He's had a great season.
Shot from distance!
Robbie Thorne, great save right there. That kid launched that shot there. That caught me a little off guard. That was looked like is this 30? It says 30.
Shane Smith, 32.
32, Shane Smith. Yeah, that was a quick release.
Some wheels on him coming through.
I think it's time for glasses.
Well, he's got the JV uniform, it looks like, compared to the rest.
Yeah.
Martell.
Yeah, Martell coming down the lane worries me here. He's pretty good. He's going right through him. Wow.
Breaks another stick and a shot. Thorne makes the save. So here in the span of a couple of minutes, too.
Martell just ran through that stick and broke it. We got to get on here and get even. Oh!
Tried to shoot before he made the
rolling out of
catch.
Cross there. Here you go, Matt.
Cleary.
Yeah, here we go.
Finds Legacy.
We got to press here, Legacy. You got to press here. We got to try to play fast. Get Caden. Caden's on the post. This is how we got to play.
Marcoux has it knocked out. Good cause turnover there. I believe it was
Ball
for
down.
Bassett.
Oh.
Bassett can't control it as it rolls out. Gonna go to Hopkinton.
I'm surprised. I thought that was going to be a push. He thought about that, but you know what? He's got to call what he sees, and could have gone either way. Really can't fault the official for calling that either way.
No, it's a different stick. My question is, when somebody...
Out top, Dupree. Good defense there by the Bobcats at the X, looking for a wraparound. Wilson trying to dodge, no angle. Great defense. Plymouth settling down here. 7:45, second quarter. Hopkinton coaches want him just to get in there. Very animated on the far side. Low shot. Wilson trying to roll that one in, goes wide.
Yeah, he wants him to be aggressive. He is on the attack. He's trying to get a kid off. Trying to get number 4 off.
Coach Deacon Blue for the Hawks.
Oh,
good
save.
shot. Great save by Thorne the other way. It's Patrick Bruss, number 14, who had the opening goal of the game, trying to get another. Wilson against Legacy. Here's Martell.
Yeah, Martell's been aggressive up there up top. Ooh,
open score! Way too easy. A missed assignment on defense by Plymouth. And just like that, Lincoln Wilson gets a second of the day.
Yeah, that is just on Plymouth defense. And Coach Malisoff is calling a timeout. He saw that. And I don't know. That was, unfortunately, someone missed their assignment.
Way too easy. I think Wilson was even caught off by surprise that no one was on him. And so he hesitated and realized, I've kind of got all day for this one, and able to get that skip shot
that
in.
Close to the goalie. That goalie he's in trouble. I mean, that is a big net. That's a tough one. You cannot expect Robbie Thorne to make that save. That is not him. That is on the defense. I don't know what happened. Jake Killen was closest, but usually I find that that's not the person that was at fault. It could have been the backslide or the 2 slides, so I don't know where that happened.
Timeout on the field. 7:09 to go, second quarter. Hopkinton leading 4-0. Back out of the second charts timeout to Plymouth. Hopkinton controlling right now here in this quarterfinal matchup in Division II.
Big face-off here. I think Plymouth won the first 3 and Hopkins won the next 2. And, Plymouth came up with it, but that's far from possession.
Nothing yet.
Lincoln Manson, nice little move right there, but he's got to watch behind him.
So Marcoux.
Let's press.
Likes
there
the backup.
Yes,
good dish down low from Legacy.
What an opportunity right there. Great defense by Hopkinton. You got to give credit there. That was spectacular.
And it was Avery Condon, number 21. Somehow, no look, knocked that one free.
He's really good, and he's really good checking on the bottom hand. He does a nice job. And if you check that bottom hand when trying to shoot, it can be impossible.
Knocked free.
I'm going to say that saved a goal right there. Here comes Eli Bargman. Ball's down.
Failed clear for the Bobcats. A lot of contact on that far sideline. Almost looked like an arm was hooked, but nevertheless, here come the Hawks. Down low. Good dodge. Dupree scores.
Wow.
And it's all Hawks right now in the first half. John Dupree, senior attacker, makes it 5-0.
Yeah, that was Libby kind of froze and went for a little check, and the kid just slid right by him. Slip dodge right by, and that was an easy goal. You got to be a little more aggressive than that. You can't let guys go through. Libby's young, but he's played a lot of lacrosse. He can't let that happen. And
Rosenholm wins the face-off.
Yeah, it's really, the face-off battle's really starting to swing.
And a timeout called by Hopkinton before they lost possession. So both teams have used all their timeouts here in the first half. We'll step aside one more time. 5:53 to go here in the second quarter. It's Hopkinton Hawks 5, Plymouth Regional Bobcats 0. You're watching Bobcat Lacrosse here on Pemmy Baker TV. Back here out of the timeout. Rain coming down, the heaviest it's been here since the start of the game.
They are moving the ball.
Moving it well down to the X. Chapin.
Smith right in front of the goal there too is causing some troubles for Plymouth.
Chapin got cleared out. Thorne just going to airmail this one all the way downfield.
Yeah, I hate to see that though. We're just giving it back to him. He was in trouble, but
just trying to relieve pressure almost.
But now it's just right back in their hands, and we can't win this way. I mean, Plymouth's trying hard. They're just making some mistakes.
Martell gets the down to the X. Chapin looking for a cutter.
Penalty.
Shot. They waved it off here. They have the advantage. Thorne, point blank, makes the stop.
He did. Great save by Robbie. Look at Robbie is going.
Just give it away.
All the way down there.
He's trying to find Sanborn.
Yeah, he's got to throw it before he gets into trouble. Of course, he's a goalie, but I like the idea.
I think you're surprised at how much space he had. Hawks quickly back up field. Brendan will dump it off and peel off for a sub. 4:32 to go here, first half. Again. Looking for a dodge. Jump shot. Right.
Libby's got to get his stick out there and get on that hand.
Thorne with a great stop. Saw it all the way. Coming from Dupree.
Yeah, we've struggled in this transition game. Ooh, that's
Gillian. Oh, it goes to
I think that's a mistake. I don't
Hopkinton.
understand. I am confused on that call. Something I did not see there.
Martell will dish it off quickly down behind the cage.
I didn't see that one. But right now Hopkinton is dominating play. You got Plymouth on the heels a little bit.
Oh, that submarine shot. Good catch, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Chapin.
Some good quick hands right there.
Martell forced to his offhand.
Ooh.
Wilson spin shot upstairs, and
great save
Thorne
Robbie.
saw it all the way.
Got to. The spacing on the clear is not the best right now. Parker Eastman coming up.
He's been trying to get numbers forward as they'll get the clear with Marcoux and wait for subs.
Coach Malisoff is calling slow it down here and get the personnel on they want. Look at this aggressive defense by Hopkins, though.
Bassett all
has
over
got to
him.
be very confident in his ability to come out that far.
Down low. Oh. Calvin just got popped. Has it back. Has no angle to shoot. Great just collapsing defense by Hopkinton. Oh, my. Back up field, and again, the Hawks look to settle things down. Under 3 to go here in the second quarter. Shot from distance, and Thorne, easy save, saw it all the way. And flag down.
Plymouth has got too many men on the field.
Yep.
Another mistake there by Plymouth. Another substitution mistake. This is really inexcusable. It really is.
So Welch will head off.
Too many men on the field. That's not acceptable in youth lacrosse.
So we'll start in the far corner. Here with Smith.
Not where they want to be down 5-0 with just short time to go in the half here. I think they've really got to stop it here.
Wilson, Martell, good down low. Oh, trying a little catch and release.
Yeah.
With Davies, couldn't get it on target.
Davies almost had that. He went quick. Good defense with a stick there.
And it's going to go to Plymouth.
Yeah. On the shot.
Eastman was the closest to it.
Yeah.
Gillian will use Thorne.
Robbie, come on up. I like how he comes up.
But then
he got ready to get rid of it there before he got into trouble. That was good. That was a good play by Robbie.
Legacy protecting, gets up, tries to dodge
Hayden's
it.
wide open on the backside. He's got to come in closer, and we got to get that ball to the backside.
Legacy still with it. Trying to spin inside, dodges, dishes it off.
Oh!
It's the Legacy brothers coming together for the goal.
Yeah, it worked out. I thought Luke was holding on that ball way, way too long. That worked out for us. Great pass was brother. Great shot by Cooper right there.
Cooper has loved this near side all season long. And he gets the Bobcats on the board. 1:55 to go here in the first half. And that has sparked some life into the Bobcat bench. So we get set for the face-off. Once again, Marcoux and Rosenholm.
Plymouth needs this face-off. If we could get this, we get 2 minutes. We could play smart here.
Oh, good win by Marcoux.
Oh!
Welch can't gather it up cleanly. Killian does, though, and it's back upfield. Great outlet.
Great play by Ryan Killian. Oh, good look.
Oh,
Good look,
try
good
to
look.
split the seam. Couple of long pulls knock it free once again. Bassett was in there. And it's back up the other way with Buss.
Stay on him, Matt.
Buss gets popped from behind. Still has it. Off the post and out. How did he
lucky
still
break
have
by
that?
Plymouth? I have no idea.
Still loose, and again, rain.
I think if Plymouth, I'd be asking to have that stick check. I'm just kidding on it, being facetious, but man, I don't know how he kept that in his stick.
Getting forward here was Sard back on the field. And gathered up by Martell. Under a minute to go here in the second. Oh, good
Caden
defense.
Seymour, great play.
Sanborn.
Come on, Caden.
Sanborn
Down the
splits
lane.
one, dodges.
But it's up.
Couple of great defensive stops on some pops. And it's knocked free and up the other way. Sanborn had a chance, and then it was Marcoux. 30 seconds left in the half.
I thought they were going to have a chance there. But great defense by Hopkinton. That was an exciting little stretch there.
And it just almost felt like Plymouth being down 4, trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Just got to catch and release and trust your shot.
They got 10 seconds. They're going to play this last shot. And
Pass upstairs and a save. Thorne just going to airmail this one on target. Saw this in the college game as the horn sounds to end the first half of play. Crazy atmosphere, crazy game so far, but Chris, it's been Hopkinton, and they have been aggressive, and it's worked in their favor.
yeah, they've definitely dominated play, but there's a whole half to play. You know, Plymouth's got to go over there. They got to look in the mirror and say, you know, we made some mistakes, some substitution patterns. One of them was just egregious. But they're only down 4 goals. And they got to look at the positive here and be like, well, there's a whole half to play. You know, we can score 4 goals. We just got to get our heads together. We got to tighten up on defense, and we got to get some breaks.
So we're going to step aside. We're going to try to cover our gear up a little bit more here as it's, you know, steadily coming down. So we apologize if you see some shaking. But about 9.5 minutes left here in halftime. We'll step aside. But at the break, it's Hopkinton 5, Plymouth Regional 1. You're watching Division II Lacrosse Quarterfinals on Pemmy Baker TV. Back here for the start of the second half. Dan Salzer alongside Chris Sanborn as we're underway.
Loose ball down here. Plymouth's got to get this face off. Ooh. Oh, we had it for a moment. Come on.
Had it. Came free as we big collision here on the near side.
He kicked it out.
Whistle here, yep.
White ball, yep. Made a push and he kicked it out too.
Hustle, Green, good hustle.
Plymouth's going to slow it down and try to get the guys on. The weather is affecting them. You know, you're seeing some bad passes. These are both pretty good teams, and you're seeing some sloppy play. And it's a lot to. It's raining hard. I'm not sure what the TV is showing, but it's pretty steady rain here.
Yeah, it's kind of coming in a little bit diagonal right to left across your screen, so into the face of Plymouth. But nevertheless, they're going to keep the attack going. Welch down to Sanborn.
Plymouth's got to get some good shots, but they got to be aggressive too. They're going to have to. We can't come down here and get turnovers without shots. That's all I can say.
And we talked about it during the break while we're off air is don't be too fancy. Get shots. Get that confidence and get that rhythm going, and then you can start opening up.
Yeah, Plymouth's backing down a little bit from the physicality. I don't like this.
Sanborn. Try to get it inside, and again, just through.
I'm not
Noah
sure if that was
Galvin.
to Welch or Galvin.
I think it was for Welch intended,
Yeah.
but unforced turnover yet again.
Without a shot. That's exactly what we do not want to see.
Wilson sensing the pressure. And it'll be a good clear. Bust down to the X. Pre looking for help. Here's Wilson. All day!
Ooh.
Goes low high on the submarine shot.
That got through the net. How that happened?
It did have some mustard on it.
It sure did.
Plymouth just got passive and just left them the
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah. They just sink in this defense, giving you shots. They're kind of playing a little bit of a zone almost.
Down to the X. Pre. Wilson has
can't-
it. Shot and a
It is-
save Thorne.
They can't give up those shots. I mean, they just, those are going to go.
Whoa. Offside, but they're going to
kick.
keep it going.
Great play by Welch.
Welch on the hop.
There was a kick. 21 must be a soccer play. Come on, Caden. Oh!
Just
Try to go
deflected.
top corner. Oh.
Yeah, I love that hustle in the middle of the field, but referee was about to call offside until Welch picked it up.
Well, I'm going
Got
to
the
venture to say
advantage.
Condon is a soccer player there because that was quite a kick with the ball. I'm pretty sure that was him. I could have the wrong individual, but
Either way, there's going to be a bruise on a shin or foot after that one. They're not light.
no.
Under 9.5 here in third quarter. So glad you could join us as we are attempting to stream live in the rain. Welsh trying to slam on the brakes, gets double teamed and spins away from pressure. Sanborn on the wing. Has Marcoux at the X if he wants to go to him, decides not to. And goes to him now.
Yeah, balls with bad passes. This weather is affecting us, but we've got to push through it.
Pressure coming from Bassett with a long pole.
Look how aggressive their defense is down in there. That is, you got to get cutters. There's open holes. All that's going on. He's that far out. And we're not cutting through that opening. Look how far this is out here. You look at this
Legacy.
compared to the other end. I mean,
Yeah, all the way in the corner.
Yeah.
Not even in the box. Now gets in.
and not one cutter going through there. Now we got a cutter.
Kind of half-heartedly.
Yeah.
Legacy being harassed, and it ends up out of bounds.
Well. Yeah.
Legacy wanted it on the arm, but not getting that call. And we'll try to give you an update from the baseball game if we get one before we go off air.
I do have an update from the baseball game. I think Plymouth is winning. I gotta find out. They went up 6-4.
There's Martell. We'll confirm that. Martell all alone, and Thorne saw it all the way. Again, this right wing side has been open for the Hawks, and a bad outlet gets up and over Sanborn. Condon take off. Here's Bus. Long pole against him.
That's good
Forced
defense
outside.
by Matt Cleary right there. Being aggressive.
Got to get him to move away from the cage. Smith decides to leave it off for Wilson. Bus gets Cleary. Down below goal line. No pressure from Plymouth. Wilson tried to pull the trigger before he had the pass. Able to gather it up, though. 7:07 to go, third quarter. 5-1 Hopkinton. Wilson's got 2 today. Bus has got 1 inside.
Inside.
Wilson from distance decides to launch it and finds it in.
Man, that is a tough one. That was a great shot. Man. Great
Lincoln
shot.
Wilson gets his hat trick.
As good as advertised. So in the baseball game, Plymouth is up 8-5 over in Hanover. That is a huge update for us. Hanover, #1 seed. They did lose 2 of their last 3 regular season games.
But they handled Plymouth, though, here at home. Was it 10 runs?
Yes, they did 10-run Plymouth, I believe. So that's good. That Plymouth exploded there for 6 runs in an inning, and that's I'm sure the weather over there is playing fits just as well. I don't know what the weather's doing, obviously, but rain can be tough. Plymouth back to a 5-goal deficit. We've got to get shots on goal. We're not getting shots on goal.
Good scrum here, loose and a push foul.
That's a good call there. They've been getting away with that a little bit too much. I think they've got to kind of call that.
Great heads-up play by Marcoux. Just sprinting off, trying to get that sub, even with a whistle, just knowing the situation as he does check right back
Trying
on.
to get his new stick is what he's trying to do. His face-off stick is different than the stick he wants to play with. Your head and your face-off stick's a little softer, but it makes it harder to control the ball. There's a cutter.
Oh, had it for a second. Almost got to
pass,
Cooper Legacy.
That's the cuts we need right there, though. But again, while that was good, we didn't get a shot on goal.
Loose on the ground. Still no control. Rain really picking up now.
I don't have the stats in front of me, but I would love to see how many shots Plymouth's got on goal, and it's not many.
I want to say 4, maybe 5 total.
Not good. You look at the shots Hopkinton's put on goal. Robbie's made some great saves, and they've had some good shots.
Boss trying to dodge inside. Good defense. Davies. Good pick.
They love that.
Oh, Martell just couldn't pull the trigger. Round the horn it goes, and there's an errant pass. One of the few mistakes Hopkinton have made here this afternoon.
I got to question this decision. Plymouth's picking that ball up with a long pull. I don't
And
like
there
that.
it is.
That they should have put that in a shorty's hands. I don't like that decision. I didn't like it from the get-go, and now right back to Hopkinton.
So a failed clear for Plymouth.
Yeah,
and a moving pick.
Needed that.
Violation, so goes back to the Bobcats. 5:24 to go.
That was a good call. I'm sure they didn't Hopkinton didn't like it, but that was what was happening. Another pass in the grass.
Manson trying to find, was it Eastman in the middle? Here's Welch out top.
Need some movement here.
6-1 Hopkinton on the road here in the quarterfinals. Looking to win back-to-back games here against Plymouth.
Keep moving it, Plymouth. Just keep moving the ball.
Galvin to Marcoux. That was a tight basket catch.
Yeah, that's even our simple passes aren't easy,
Welch gets a matchup with a short stick.
Bassett's playing tough defense on Mark Cooley. Oh,
tried to slide it in. You can see the frustration.
Yep.
There you go, Green!
As someone's car alarm is going off.
Plymouth is up in the baseball game 8-6, top of 7, so they're looking pretty good.
Boy, would that be an upset, sending him into the semifinals. Back underway, Bassett. Gonna try to swing it across. Ready? We'll get the clear. Trying to find a cutter inside. It's knocked free. It was Wilson to the intended target. Comes free though.
Yeah, Plymouth is a bit spacing-wise out of sorts. This is not what we need.
Galvin couldn't control the hop as Thorne cleared it halfway down the field. And the Hawks right back on the attack. Martell thought about leaving it off for Smith. Here's Wilson.
They're going to dodge on top, and they don't mind letting the clock run either.
Here's the ISO again. It's been dominant for them all afternoon. Get a late slide
Even
coming
with the
over.
lead there, they're aggressive. Look at this.
Oh, looking for the pop shot. Gets away from the intended target there, and Gavin Davies, the senior midfielder. And it's back up the other way. It goes with Parker Eastman. Sanborn
Double it, you can double.
dodges inside, half the angle. Good shot attempt, just wide of the near post.
I like that move, though. I think he could have got a little bit deeper, but he had the second defender coming in, and they do a good job getting on the bottom hand.
Especially in these conditions, you don't know where it's going to go with just the slightest touch. Some cutters, but Sanborn again. Still has it, gets the shot off. And it will stay with the Bobcats.
He's taking a beating in there. See, he's willing to do it. Oh, Nolan Galvin.
Up high, there's going to be a flag.
Yep.
And it goes out.
Face. He looks hurt, though.
Yeah, it does.
He caught it up in the chin.
So it should be 1 minute there on Hopkinton with 2:50 to go in the third.
Caden's going off field. Looks like he might be hurt. That is not a good sign for Plymouth.
/ 1 minute is the call. Yes. He's kind of slowly hobbling off.
Plymouth's got to get a guy on the field here, too. Shouldn't take this long.
So you wonder how much with Cooper being on the field, Cooper legacy, he'll try to hook up with his brother Luke again like we saw for the only goal for the Bobcats late in the first half. Unforced turnover, possibly here on the far sideline.
We're man up and we're playing with the ball on the ground. We're not even pressing the goal.
First man up opportunity for the Bobcats.
Oh, I like that.
Shot,
Nice.
Score, Dylan Welch.
Wow, nice snipe. That was a great shot right there. We needed that.
He's going on his left side, his strong side, and able to find that back post. And again, on the strong side of the netminder too. That's a very impressive shot.
It was quick shot, and he rifled it. If we can get the quick win a face-off here, I'd like to see that. Right now we're bringing in Logan Trusock for the face-off. He's done a lot of them this year. He's scrappy in there. And the ball's on the ground.
Still no control.
Got a community.
Advantage, yeah, they're going to call a push though on Plymouth. Oof. Yep.
On Caden Manceau, came in aggressive.
Unlucky, but do love that intensity. It's getting late here in this matchup.
Right down the lane.
Shot. Robbie Thorne makes the save again.
Lincoln's got to do a little better job defensively there.
Martell was looking for his second of the afternoon. And
down.
No, Killian's down
good.
again. Again, you mentioned he missed most of the season with injury. And
he looks hurt.
Shot, score. Just insult to injury. Chapin gets the goal, but more importantly, is Ryan Killian going to be okay? And we don't want to ever speculate. Training staff will come out.
It looked like a leg, and I got to hope it is a lower body than his upper body. He took that big, drastic fall at the ski jumping and was in hospital for a long time. I was very surprised to see him come back and play. It was great to see that he was healthy and cleared to go. I didn't think it would happen, so hopefully this is something minor. They're getting him up quick, so that's a good sign.
Being helped off the field, but yeah, you wonder if it is just an aggravation of that injury over the winter. And hopefully he'll be okay. But then you lose now we don't expect him to return after seeing that. Hopefully we do, but you never want to risk serious injury.
Yeah,
he's been solid this afternoon on defense. He's made some quality stops.
Yeah, he's good in the transition game. He's got good skills with the long pole. And, you know, there's Plymouth just gets back into it and right back to a 5-goal deficit. You know, it's getting closer and closer to the fourth quarter here. And got to make a little run.
Minute 54 to go. Again, Merrick Chapin, the sophomore midfielder, getting the goal for Hopkinton.
Oh, there we go. Rosenholm against Marcoux, and what's who we got? Yeah.
Rosenholm with a
false start.
face-off violation.
Plymouth, go Plymouth. See, Plymouth. I don't know why Plymouth is. I think they should press right there. They, you know, really. Hopkinton went for the sub. I thought Plymouth should have been more aggressive.
Welch will set up the offense. Here's Sanborn back on the field.
Plymouth slowing it down, but I got to be honest with you. You don't have. You're down 5 goals. You're going to have to change your plan at some point. I know there's a lot of game left, but
think about it. It's 13 and a half minutes left. You got to get going.
You do. You got to get going here, and but we do need quality shots. But we got to get shots on goal. I mean, it's tough weather, and for any goalie, this is going to be tough conditions.
Oh, Marcoux.
That should be a penalty. I can't believe that was not a penalty.
Legacy score! Oh my! What a highlight goal from Luke Legacy!
That was legit, right behind his back. Great shot. You know, you practice funny shots and you never think they're going to happen, but that was the only shot he was going to get there. Great goal by him, and Plymouth needed that. And I tell you, 7-3. If we could sneak it, if we could get this face off and get another one in, you get a whole different game here. But we certainly can't give a goal up in this 1 minute 8 seconds.
Just the fact that he was jumping to catch that loose ball up high, saw a defender on his right side in front, and able in midair to go behind his back with that sort of power. Ooh. Very impressive. And a face-off win for the Bobcats.
Oh, they got it, but unfortunately he needs help. There you go, Lincoln. Get the
Manson.
ball. Oh, and just threw it away. Come on, Plymouth.
Nearly an offside, though, at midfield against Boss.
We can't.
And again.
We can't get the face off and just throw it on the ground. Oh, good defense.
Dupree gets cleared off the ball, runs into his own teammate.
There you go.
And now,
give him help.
Here comes
give him help.
The energy. Legacy shrugs it off. Legacy still with it, tries to go through the middle.
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah.
Just too much of a square pass there.
Yeah, he just kind of telegraphed it a little bit, unfortunately. But Hopkinton is aggressive here. That's what worries me. We've got 13 seconds left. That's a push.
And Fischel has it on the near side for the push.
Well, you got 8 seconds here. I don't know if you can make something happen. That's short time, but
I think you need to start recruiting Legacy for football. Get him away from the soccer team. Sorry, Coach. Because he not only has a leg, but he is known to truck people. And he showed it there getting upfield.
Cooper plays. His younger brother's on the football team. Had a great season for us, freshman, but did a great job.
Horn sounds and the third. And Hopkinton staying ahead here at the end of 3. It's the Hawks 7, the Bobcats 3. On Pemmy Baker TV. We'll be back in just a moment for the fourth quarter. Back here for the fourth quarter. Hopkinton looking to pull off the upset. 12 minutes away from doing so, but Plymouth is finding some life here as of late, Chris.
Yeah, they've got good intensity. I like this. They're not laying down. They're not quitting. They're going. They're working hard, really hard. They just got to play a little smarter. They got to stop these unforced turnovers. Too many kids are just getting in trouble and just throwing the ball anywhere. This is high school varsity lacrosse, and we got to be better than that.
Still no control on the face-off to start the fourth.
There you go, Matt Cleary. Great play by Matt.
Cleary, but gives it right back over, though.
Yeah. Those are mistakes that are, unfortunately, killing us.
We'll go back the other way. And over and back called on Hopkinton. And Plymouth needs to move quickly. They do so right into the stick of Bassett.
That great defense. Way to get your stick in the way, so to say. That is a pass. That should be Plymouth ball.
And it is indeed.
It is, yeah.
Let's ride, boys.
And it's a good decision here to get Legacy with the ball. You get a fast midi, can leg it out or make decisions. You got Welch right now is wide open. He's going to go up to Welch, get an opportunity. His defender was coming on the field. We just got to go. We got to play fast.
Welch with a little hitch step. Goal line extended near side with Galvin down to Sanborn.
See what Caden can do to make a move. Oh, inside roll.
Sanborn doesn't dodge. Leaves it up. Score, Marcoux!
That's a great play. Went into traffic, dished it off to the cutter. Textbook play. We need to keep doing that.
And again, just getting aggressive, taking the play out of Hopkinton is just right down the middle, right at goal.
Swung the ball around. Caden was aggressive. I thought for a second he was going to inside roll, but kept his head up and dished it off. Marcoux cutting down the lane. I mean, Marcoux is an intelligent lacrosse player. Caden's an intelligent lacrosse player. They know lacrosse, and that was two guys playing together. And Marcoux know when to cut. And we haven't had enough of that.
See if that sparks a comeback. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Dan Salzer alongside Chris Sanborn.
We're going to need it from our seniors. And
face-off win by the Hawks. Quickly upfield. Into the box. Down goal line extended. Killian, great to see him. He's back on the field defending. So glad it wasn't a serious injury for him.
Well, yeah.
Bus back out top. Martell just going to go back, and here we go. He's broken two sticks today.
Get on your feet.
Martell gets the slide and the save there.
That was pretty good defense by Trusock there. Did a nice job.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly, getting there right when the shot was coming.
I really liked it. And here comes Killian over the ball to Caden. Caden, be aggressive again. Keep going, Caden. Keep going. Keep rolling.
Caden rolls inside, tries to find an option.
I like that. I like it. But we just got to get a shot on goal, but we'll take that.
They call it a shot. Kind of almost looked like a half pass. Stays with the Bobcats. Near side wing. Oh! Sanborn shot misses wide.
I like it. We got guys moving on. Keep going. Hustle.
Diving for it.
Green ball.
And good hustle by the Hawks, but
Cooper's got to get off the field.
But Marcoux almost had back-to-back goals. And a smart play by him to dive away from the crease to avoid that crease violation. Under 10 minutes to go here in the game.
I like the action. Things are going. Plymouth's being aggressive.
But is it too little, too late? Well, we'll see.
Might be.
Only 3-goal game. Martell will reset back out high. Going to turn the Jets on. Finds the seam, gets the shot off. Wasn't clean, and takes a couple of hacks afterwards. He was tied up with Cleary. And another Bobcat defender. Pop shot, score!
That is lack of focus by the defense. He sat in front of the goal, and nobody recognized him, didn't communicate. Plymouth was too busy dealing with the aftermath of the shot before. That's unfortunate.
It's Davies with the goal, his first of the afternoon. And it just almost seemed like Plymouth thought it went out of bounds. They weren't looking for a play to come right back in.
They weren't ready for it. But credit to Hopkinton there, really. You know what I mean? That was more than anything. That was Hopkinton being smart and aggressive, recognizing a situation and being aggressive. They are not slowing down. You know, a lot of teams do that. You get a lead, you start trying to play the clock. They're not doing that. They know there's a lot of time left, and they know that they want to keep scoring and keep being aggressive. It's worked for them, and they want to keep going with their plan.
Still loose, no control on this face-off. And finally gathered up.
Don't go out of bounds.
By Plymouth. And
that's
just
a tackle.
absolutely
Be a tackle.
being harassed there. Kenny Mansu there.
Wow, that was a timeout, but I'm surprised it was not a penalty. That was number 2 there, Rosenholm. That was a legit tackle.
Well, timeout taken by the Bobcats, their first here of the second half. 9:01 to go in regulation. It's Hopkinton leading 8-4. Back out of the timeout, charge to Plymouth, and Chris, we've seen some flashes of brilliance coming from Plymouth, but Hopkinton, just that persistent aggressiveness, allowing them continuing to control this game.
Well, I got to give credit to Hopkinton here because every time Plymouth has got the momentum, they've come right back and seized it back. That's really impressive. They've done it all game, and credit to them. But Plymouth's got to get some breaks. They got to continue to be aggressive and just stick with it. But they've got to play some better defense. They just gave up a soft goal, and unfortunately, lack of communication, lack of focus. And let's see what we can do here.
There's Legacy. Long stick against him. Oh,
what a catch by Welch. But then a low pass.
Sanborn.
Low pass.
Nearly had it. Thought he had it in his stick and lost it.
Got to stay aggressive here. Ride. Got to ride. Good. Nolan Galvin working his tail off down there. Good hustle, Nolan.
Still stuck up along the end line. And
defenseman is not.
Flag down. Yeah, that was a late flag, but it came in nonetheless.
On the head.
Yep.
I really do.
Right on the ear. Galvin pleading his case, but no